Not many know, but before C was invented, there was a language called B. And the main difference between C and B was that B did not have any types in the language. So today we're going to take a quick look at how B looked like, and we're going to actually write a program and run it. So let's go ahead. On the right side here I have the manual, user manual for B, and here I have like this little compiler I found on GitHub that's supposed to closely resemble the original B implementation. So let's go ahead and open up a new file, call it main.b, and the syntax is pretty similar to C, so we're just going to open up a main function. Notice that I don't need to actually put a type before because there's no types. And we're going to start just basically putting a char on the screen. So we're going to just write, I don't know, like A. And we're going to put a new line afterwards. So actually, you might know that new lines today look like this, but in B, instead of having a backslash, you have a asterisk. So that's how you do new lines. That's the escape letter. Let's go ahead and build this. Just going to run say that the output is going to be test, and it's going to compile main.b. Okay, now let's run this. Cool, and we can see that it printed A and then it added a new line. Now let's go ahead and explore some other features. So you can use numbers. Let's add an automatic variable, which is a variable that will only exist for the lifetime of this function. So I'm just going to call it like num. Let's assign it to 2. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add num to 0 character. This is going to actually print the single character. So as long as this number is less than 10, more than 0, it's going to work. And let's go ahead and do some operations on number. So increasing it by 1. And notice that it works opposite here. So it's not plus equals, it's equals plus. And let's go ahead and compile this, expecting 4. See what's going to output. And indeed it was 4. Last thing I want to check out is we're going to actually define a global variable here. Kind of looks interesting. So let's go ahead and like assign it to like 4. And then I'm going to say that this is extern global var. And this is saying that whenever global var is used in this function, know that it already exists. And now instead of assigning it to 2, let's assign it to global var. And now we're expecting 5 and then 6. So it's going to be 6. Let's go ahead and run this. And indeed we got 6. So that's a quick look at B. Recommend taking a look at the manual. It's pretty cool to see like how it looked like. And another interesting fact is that this language was developed by Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie. And later on, Dennis Ritchie went and created C. And C is really heavily based upon B, so you can see a lot of common features. Don't forget to subscribe for more programming videos. Thanks for watching.